Hello and welcome to Kirti's Learning Factory. Today is a redo of a video which I have already done. So if you remember, I had done a video where I had proven that odd into odd, when you multiply an odd number with an odd number, there is an odd number. When you multiply an odd number with an even number, there is an even number. And when you multiply an even number with an even number, you do get an even number. So we had taken the algebraic route, where we said that odd number can be written as 2m plus 1, the other odd number can be written as 2n plus 1, etc., etc. Then we multiplied. So that is one way of looking at it. The only way I'm redoing this video, because I got some feedback from one of our viewers who very keenly follows our video, and very thankful to him for having shared this feedback, is while algebraically it is great to have proven these things, but can we actually help students visualize? And the answer is yes, that we can help people visualize. So let's come to the first thing, which is odd number multiplied by another odd number. It will give only n. The resultant product will be an odd number. Now let's first understand, if we have to visualize an odd number or an even number, what is an even number? Yeah, an even number is any number that you can express as pairs, जिसको जोड़े में बता दिखाया जा सकता है. So for example, let's take two balls. Yeah, so if there are two balls, this is one pair and it is an even, and any number of pairs, as long as it is in pairs, this is all even. And for any number to be odd, you should have just the one number outside this pairing. So if you have like one pair, two pair, three pair, and then one which is not in a pair, then this is odd. That is the way to understand even and odd. Okay. Now let's just start with a very simple example. For example, we multiply 2 into 3. Or say we multiply 3 into 3, or we multiply 3 into 5 for that matter. Okay. So how will we then? So what does it mean, first of all? If we multiply 3 into 5, it means that we are adding 3 5 times. That is, the multiplication is nothing but repeated addition. That is what multiplication is. So and what is 5? 5 is odd. So let's just visualize for a moment. 3 can be expressed as this, right? And when we have to, let's write down 3 5 times. Okay. So when we write it down 5 times, we get 5 pairs, because 3 is an odd number. We are writing it down 5 times. So there is 5 pairs. As long as things are in pairs, it is. So this part is even. So this part is even. Yeah. This is 5 pairs. This is straight away, it is even. Now we have the odd one outs here, the single ones, right? Because 3 is an even number. Now, because see, how many odd one outs we will get? Say we will get, in this particular case, because we are multiplying by 5, we will get 5 odd one outs. Yeah. Or 5 single balls. Let's not say odd one outs, it might just confuse you. Let's say we will get 5 single balls. Correct. Now, because the multiplication factor is odd, which means it will never be divided by 2. Correct. We cannot pair it up completely. So when we try to pair it, okay, when we try to pair it and look at this, we will get one pair, we will get another pair, but because it is odd, we will get one single. Correct. That is the definition of odd. If we go back, the definition of odd is that after having pairs, you will have one single. These are 5 singles, but 5 times single balls, which means because 5 is an odd number, it could be any other odd number. We will get some number of pairs followed by one odd. So we will have 5 pairs here, and then we will have 2 pairs here, correct? So this, it doesn't matter how many pairs they are, as long as they are pairs, it is an even number. So this thing is even, but this one last piece, it is left out. And as whenever we have that one last piece left out, which is not in a pair, that one last piece will make this entire number an odd number. So that is another way to visualize that when we multiply an odd number with another odd number, why the product is always an odd number. Yeah, so that's one way of looking at it. Similarly, we can run the exercise if there are even, if an even number is multiplied, say, by an odd number, why does it give an even number? Once again, we can take any example, say 2 multiplied by 3, correct? So 2 is one pair, which means that we are basically adding 2 3 times, right? We are adding 2 how many times? 3 times. So let's do that. So we have written this is one pair, this is 2 pair, this is 3 pair. And what did we learn? It doesn't matter how many number of pairs are there, as long as it is a pair. So it is all paired up. It doesn't matter an even number. If it is multiplied by an odd number or an even number, it will always occur in pairs. Therefore, the result will be even number. Very simple. Similarly, it doesn't matter whether it is even or odd. Even number, they come in pairs. You write it 3 times or you write it 2 times, you write it n times, you write it 2m times, you write it 2m plus 1 times. They will always be in pairs. As long as they are in pairs, the result will be even. So that's the visual way of understanding why odd into odd is odd, why even into odd is even, why even into even is even. So if you like the video, please keep coming back for such more interesting stuff. And thank you for watching my channel.